Hi, I'm Wade Wingler with the Data Project at Easterseals Crossroads in Indiana. You know, there's a lot of times when if you're a guy like me that your wallet gets pretty big and pretty thick and becomes problems for all kinds of reasons. And it might present an accessibility problem if you're trying to handle a whole lot of credit cards and cash and those kind of things. So I'm going to show you a thing today called the Wally Bifold that might just solve some of those problems for you. So this is called the Wally Bifold, and it's by a company called distilunion. Yeah, distilunion. And it retails for about $60 or so. I found it online for about $30 or $40, and I felt pretty good about that price. The thing that's interesting about this wallet is it's supposed to be thinner and easier to handle. The first thing that it does is it has a money clip right here in the middle, and it's got a little clip that you can raise and lower to hold your bills in there, which makes it a little bit easier to get those things in and out in a hurry. The other thing that's interesting about it is it has these two straps here that aren't something I've seen in a wallet before. And the thing that I liked about them is when you lift the straps, it just pulls up the credit cards or ID cards or business cards or whatever you have right there. So if you have difficulty managing a lot of different cards, and if you're like me, you drop them sometimes because so many come out at the same time, this is nice because you just pull the strap up and then all of a sudden your credit cards or business cards or things are available. And then when you're done, you just push them back in there, and you can do that with a kind of an open-handed movement without a lot of fine dexterity, and it's pretty easy to get cards in and out with that method. The other thing that I've noticed about it is just the way that it's hinged. It's a lot thinner. I put a lot more credit cards and business cards and things in there into this wallet than I did my previous wallet, and it just seems to not take up as much space in my pocket. So there's a great way to have kind of an accessible, interesting wallet that's a little bit smaller and maybe just a little easier to get things in and out of if you have trouble with your hands. That's your tech tip for this week. I'm Wade Wingler with the Data Project at Easterseals Crossroads in Indiana.